Lwanga, who works for the Human Rights Network of Uganda. She's going to explain us the engagement of her organization in the UPR process. So welcome, thank you for accepting to respond to the questions. Can you please start by explaining your work in the organization and the work of your organization?
Thank you, Roland. My name is Justin Navi, as Roland has hinted to it, and I work for Human Rights Network Uganda as the Capacity Building and Network Development Officer. Human Rights Network, with the abbreviation of HURINET, is a network of human rights organizations dealing with diverse issues of human rights.
Great, and how did you hear about the UPR? And what have your organization and yourself done so far in the process?
Yeah, the organization has two programs, capacity building and network development program, and then the advocacy, research and information. We've had several engagements, including engagements with the African Court, and it's through those networking sessions that we heard about UPR, and we picked interest, being a network dealing with diverse membership. We picked interest because it was a mechanism that was new to the country, but also to most of the civil society, and given the mandate of the network to build capacity of civil society organizations, we felt it was quite timely, and our involvement in this, we are the leading organization.
So you're part of a coalition, right?
We are a network that is hosting coalitions, different coalitions. For example, we have the Coalition on Economic, Social and Cultural Rights, and through that framework, we've been able to mobilize civil society organizations to develop, to come up with a report, a stakeholders report that was submitted. Then we have the Civil and Political Rights thematic cluster, which also was mobilized within that framework to come up with the report that was also submitted as a joint submission. We have the Child Rights thematic cluster, which brought on board organizations, civil society organizations that were dealing with issues of children, to come up with the report that still was submitted in Geneva. We have also the Women Rights cluster that was also mobilized in that framework to come up with a report. Then thereafter, HURINET used all these reports to come up with one report that was also submitted, summarized, consolidated report. Yeah.
All right, and how do you intend to engage in Geneva, or at the next stages of the UPR process? What will be the next steps for HURINET and all those coalitions?
Having submitted the report and the summary reports are being sent to back to civil society, we are using that to start our lobbying and advocacy activities. And here still we are trying to, we're going to we're organizing civil society to analyze the issues, the two reports, the government report vis-a-vis the stakeholders report, to pick out the critical issues that we really want to be captured in the Geneva sessions, and also design questions that would be put forward to the state to either respond or give clear guidance or give more information about certain things that were put in the report that are not so clear in relation to the stakeholders report.
And you're going to be coming to Geneva in September for lobbying and October for the review?
We are organizing a team from the civil society within the different thematic clusters to come and participate in the Geneva review. And we are hoping that a week before the review, that's when the team will be coming. But we still are reckoning on the opportunities that are being availed with by our step partners, partner organizations from Geneva that are supporting civil society to go for lobbying the Human Rights Council before. So that is also an opportunity that we are riding on to ensure effective lobbying of the UPR.
And this week we are in Uganda because you are following a training on the UPR organized by the Eastern Horn of Africa Human Rights Defenders Project. where UPR also participated in co-giving the training. Can you please tell us a little bit about this training and what you've learned from it, and how this helped you for your work on the UPR?
The training was quite critical because it brought together two countries. The countries include Uganda and Tanzania. The training has also highlighted and informed us on that the process does not only stop at reporting. There is more to do beyond reporting, because it involves following up on the implementation of the recommendations that government accepted to take on, but also continue with dialogues with the government to convince them to take up on those recommendations that they rejected, or to even implement recommendations that they've not done.
Great. Well, thank you, Nabia, for sharing with us your participation in the UPR process and your how you organize yourself with other organizations. I think this was very useful. Hopefully this will help other organizations participating in the UPR process. And hopefully we'll see you in Geneva when you come.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Roland, for the opportunity.
You're welcome.